Hello there, Uncle Rusty here, back with more Date Everything, the game in which you can date your couch, which is what we're going to do today. Now, this is only the demo. You only get 2 days, and every time I try and continue, it somehow resets all my progress. So everything is going to be new. But before I date my couch, I'm going to date my couch.
Seated in
Oh
your living
my
room is a
God.
being who seems to truly embody the concept of comfort. His arms are draped over the back of the couch, his head tilted back, and his eyes beginning to flutter shut.
I would like the money explained. I know money gets left in the couch, but that's a precarious place to put money. Not that I would know where that happens.
He looks just as though he's about to fall asleep, but when he sees you approaching, he shakes it off, looking up at you with a sweet smile.
Hello.
Hello there. You look so cozy. Mine.
No way. Please do.
He pats the seat next to him.
Come on and take a load off. I'm Koa, by the way.
Koa, huh? Uncle Rusty, how do you do?
Here, oi.
Yeah, boy. Is that supposed to be a reference to something? A pleasure.
Hey, thanks.
Yes. So we're just gonna sit here and stare lovingly into each other's eyes. You, my couch, me sitting on you in front of the TV. Probably watch something very suspicious, and then did some other. That was a little too much detail, wasn't it?
Most everyone would continue the conversation from here, but Koa only closes his eyes, sighing pleasantly. You wait for him to say something, but all you can hear is his quiet breathing.
I'm not really a sports kind of couch.
Koa opens one eye, but he doesn't move.
This conversation's going fantastic.
I just thought you might like to share in all this comfort, you know?
Sure.
Couch culture is really all about taking it easy together.
True.
You know, like, you ever heard people talk about alone together? Right on, right on. You get it then.
I think I do.
I wish more people understood the beauty of alone together. It means you can be at peace with another being without even saying a word.
That's fair. That is true. This is some life-inspiring stuff. So when do we make out?
It means not forcing a conversation or an activity between the two of you.
Oh, well, I apologize, okay? I thought you were inviting me in. We were going to have some conversation, maybe get to know each other better. I could take the money out of your pants.
It means just enjoying the moment without any expectations.
Sure.
He sighs pleasantly, closing his eyes.
Beautiful. You'll see.
Koa breathes in deep, sighing pleasantly. When he relaxes, the entire room seems to relax with him. You find yourself growing sleepier alongside him. You're not sure how much time passes as the two of you sit side by side in companionable silence, but it's certainly a good while.
Nice.
Thanks for keeping it chill, buddy. This was real nice.
Nice.
That's something I want to give you.
He gave me his cash. What's that smell?
It's not free, it's your money. You know, in couch culture, we're not big on expressing ourselves verbally.
Yeah.
We prefer to let our actions speak for us. And a gift like this, it's just a way of honoring our friendship.
Ah, so you want to be friends. Got it. I understand.
I'm just glad you appreciate it.
Anytime, buddy.
Koa yawns.
He's going to go back to sleep, isn't he?
I'm gonna take a nap. Feel free to stick around as long as you want, alright? I'm just so comfy.
Brilliant! Now, TV time.
It takes you a
Oh
moment to
my
realize that
God.
there is not, in fact a test of the emergency broadcast system standing in your living room, though the colourful figure standing across from you certainly bears a striking similarity to that TV classic.
True.
Even before they speak, you can feel a frenetic energy in the air, like someone switching between channels at high speed.
Sure.
Yo, yo, yo! Don't touch that dial, cinephile, because my favorite studio audience is now in attendance.
Nice to meet you too.
The VIP attendee, the Uber viewer, and sometimes wooer.
Oh, you know exactly what I've been watching.
The supreme dream who makes this flat screen scream.
This is great.
How can I cater to my greatest spectator? Then, let's get ready to rumble!
I feel like you could have just added a little bit more to that, but I like it. I do.
Before we get to what's on my screen, let me properly set the scene.
I didn't know we were in a poetry class. I'm all for it.
The name's Telly. Rhymes with Nelly. Like, whoa, Nelly! Did you know Telly offers 5,000 channels like an endless deli?
This man is spitting bars.
Holy smokes, folks! So ask not what your country can do for you. Ask, can you dig it?
I'm down to dig. Where's the shovel?
Damn straight!
Hell yeah.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Fair. True.
5,000 channels is the most offered by any provider. I know this because I'm an entertainment insider.
Yeah, you are. That's a brilliant hairdo.
5,000 channels of cheers. 5,000 channels of cheers.
Oh, that was brilliant.
Can Valdiviflix compete with that? Or even Viewloo? That Valdiviflix copycat?
I don't think so. No.
Telly shows are must-see. Their programming's just musty.
I'm sold. Sure.
Dynamite!
Oh. Okay. Nice.
Anyway, since you're here, my dear, why don't you just kick back and recline?
Sure.
Unwind from the grind and free your mind with 120,000 hours of programming combined. View that cue till you go blind.
No, thank you. I'd like not to go blind, because then I can see your beautifulness. Sure. Let's do it.
Loading programming, optimizing for comedy, haha, analyzing for reality, boo-hoo. Pratfalls and close calls from straight to your eyeballs. And, yeah, Mr. White, yeah, science, bitch. I found 15,000 shows you wouldn't oppose.
15,000. I don't even think I've watched that many in my entire lifetime.
So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Let's do home renovation. Why not?
Time for some narration elation about home renovation. Allons-y. From the creators of Home is Where We Buried Grandma and Festive Infestations comes Balls to the Walls, a thrilling home renovation series where each episode follows the demolition of a different home using wrecking balls as the primary tool of destruction. Hosted by demolition expert Carlos Balls of Steel Balenciaga, and featuring an all-original music score from MC Whammer. No home is safe from the swinging force of Balls to the Walls. So, my beau, does this show make you go, whoa?
Yeah. I love it. Let's do it.
Noise! Let me just get a summation of the station's location and Shazbot. I've made a huge mistake.
You have?
That show I promised you we'd view, Just move to Valdiviflix for more revenue, boo.
Oh no! Oh no!
Just hang tighty, Aphrodite.
Imagine calling me Aphrodite. Do I look that luscious? I am actually pretty handsome. Okay, don't. No. That's just me.
I'll answer all your queries with 15,000 brand new series. So
Sure.
what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Sure, let's do some local community.
Wait, seriously? I just told you that I have 5,000 channels with 15,000 shows. And you want to watch the community access station? Look, I'm gonna be straight with you.
Yeah,
You're cute and all, but there's no way in hell I'm watching the community access station.
fair.
There's literally an endless bounty of quality content now, and I'm not gonna waste my precious time on planet Earth watching some old fart playing amateur xylophone for 6 hours. You get each other? But listen, I've got a great show selection for your inspection. And while watching, we might make a genuine connection. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
I can't believe someone sassed me like that.
So that's who you giving your rose to, my boo? Looks like the tribe has spoken. I'll assault you with my pop culture.
I don't know how to feel about that line.
Hey, look, it's a slant rhyme. It works. All right, my delight. I'll give you a reality infusion in 4K resolution.
This is amazing.
Cougar versus Cougar. Thrust into the wilderness and stranded in a remote location miles from any plastic surgeons, 10 older, attractive women must rely on their wit, resourcefulness, and cunning to battle for survival and outsmart their adversaries. 10 actual cougars. With tensions running high and cougars lurking around every corner, alliances will be forged, rivalries will emerge, and the women must dig deep within themselves to prove once and for all which cougar has the sharpest claws. So, my daffodil, shall we commence with this TV and chill? Pretty good. Let's relax with some snacks while we await the climax and don't.
Oh no, not again. Not again.
I had this pre-planned and my schedule was unassailable. But that show's not on demand, so the episode's not available.
What's going on here?
But no prob, heartthrob. I've got 15,000 other shows I've yet to disclose. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Yeah, no, maybe I'm just
Makes
gonna
sense, makes sense. Just, one more thing.
Look, I don't want to pry, but I gotta know.
go. Yeah?
It's not because you prefer Valdiviflix, right?
No.
Because that'd be a huge blow to my ego. Oh, thanks, Hottie. That makes me feel naughty.
I don't
Come back
know.
around here later, and I'll show you something body.
So who have I not spoken to yet? I haven't spoken to the globe. Let's make a conversation with the earth.
A red-haired traveler lifts her goggles to peek at you, revealing freckled cheeks and stunning blue eyes. There's a friendly air about her that makes you want to hear her stories.
Look, I'm not being funny, but ma'am either does some ridiculous weights or that's a really poofy jacket. Because, damn!
Now, I'm in love. You look some lost. Where you longs to?
What is this language?
Oh, sorry. Sometimes my accent comes out when I get too excited.
Okay, I understand now.
It's made in Newfoundland, you see. This little rock right
She bends around and points to one of the patches on her jacket sleeves.
Here. Friendliest folk you'll ever meet, but the dialect can be a little much for some. I'll try to speak plain for you. Name's Gaia, by the way.
Hello, Gaia.
So, where are you from?
Oh, me. I'm all the way, in Coolsville.
Oh, that makes sense with that accent I'm hearing on you. It's a right shame, though. See, I got all these countries and rivers and seas on my jacket. It's a collection I've been working on. And I know the names, but I don't really know the places, you know? I mean, heck, I got them all memorized even. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama. The works. But without a story behind it, they all feel so far away.
I know what you feel.
You'd think
I
they'd
know
be
it.
in arm's reach considering they're on my sleeves, but it's a brain problem. I just can't pin anything down without context.
Always make sure you got context. You know what? You're right.
Without stories, maps are just paper. Dots and lines.
This is getting real deep.
The reason I ask where you're from is so I can shape the places in my mind with some kind of meaning. Because right now, it feels a bit like I'm just wearing a big vest of unchecked boxes.
Don't you just hate that?
Geez, here I go talking your ear off. Sorry about that. It's just, I'm having trouble putting myself out there, and I'm so interested in being out there.
Fair.
I've tried. I want to talk to the others, but I think I must be too forward or something. I skip on up to them and I ask them about themselves, and they just run away.
Well, that's rude.
It's not about just being nice. I come up to the others so I can ask about them, get to know them, who they are.
Mm-hmm.
But before I can get to the point, I always go spouting off about something or other, like telling them factoids I've heard about what I imagine their home to be.
This kind of sounds like ADHD.
And 9 times out of 10, I'm some level of wrong. And the other time I'm right, but it's in an insulting way. One thing leads to another, and they give me this look. And soon enough, they find an excuse to leave. I'm just bad at it, I guess. Sometimes I feel like no matter how hard I push myself, I'm just going in circles. You know what I mean? It's hard, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
I can see why you'd need practice for dating. It's just too easy to mess up. You say one wrong thing and poof, they're gone. It's so frustrating. Sorry, I think I might be Mercator projecting on your situation a little bit. Oh, whoa, I just had the best idea.
Yeah.
You're running into the Four Winds meeting with people and speaking to the others, yeah? I'm sure some of those folks come from other places, right? Travelers, you knows what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you ask them what they're about? Get to know them a little better, figures out they ticks, and come back, we'll have a yarn. Sound good?
Sure.
Speak plain, Gaia, speak plain. Okay, so, you're speaking with objects all over the house. You know how some of us have little labels that say things like made in China or hecho in Argentina. On the bottom? Well, that means those objects are travelers. They come from away. They're from somewhere else. Somewhere on my jacket. Those are the objects I need to talk to. Those are the ones who can fill out my checklist. This map is uncharted. But if you can bring me back stories from those travelers, then I'd be able to write little notes down here and there, and pretty soon I'll be a bona fide travel guide.
Nice.
It's everything I've ever wanted. And you'll get a chance to practice talking more. Are you shy? I can help. People tell me that I never shut up. I can help you learn to never shut up. Doesn't that sound great?
I love her. I do. I love her.
Right? I'm sure it'll work out. You scratch my cartouche, I'll scratch yours. What do you say, partner? Exploration buddies?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. I'm down.
Really? Oh, I appreciate it. Really saves me a lot of humming and hawing. You go out and find some objects from foreign lands. Oh, and let me know if you need any help. It's hard to explain, but I got a pretty good sense of these things. I can't give you an exact name or anything for who to talk to, but I can get you close.
Nice.
It's kind of like a geocache. I can give you an idea of their general location, but if you want to find those travelers, you'll need to hunt them down yourself. I've learned firsthand what others don't take too well if you run up to them and scream, "Where are you from?" Yeah, like that. It was a disaster. Point is, you can't just ask objects about their origins out of the gate. You gotta awaken them first.
Awaken, you say?
Don't worry too much about the details. Once you're close with someone, you'll learn more about them automatically. So, what do you say? You want some hints on where to find travelers, or do you feel like searching on your own?
Sure, hint, please.
All right. Hint. Hint, hint, hint. Let's spin me around and see which object I get a sense for. You'd think anybody with an accent would be a traveler, but that's not true. Sometimes they're second or third generation and just picked it up from their parents. You don't want to make any kind of blanket statement about anyone. I hope
Blanket
that helps.
statement.
Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained.
Nice.
Good luck. Don't get lost.
Sure. I love this game. I do. I haven't even spoken to the windowsill. Let's speak to the windowsill.
The figure who stands before you has the casual, confident air of someone who knows just what she's about. Her short hair glows with the colors of sunrise, and her blue eyes drink you in without a trace of shame or embarrassment. She evaluates you with a hand on one hip, her draped clothing subtly highlighting curves you'd never have expected from your rigid, structured window.
No, I wouldn't have.
Well, hi there. I'm Gwendolyn.
Hello, Gwendolyn.
Oh.
And
you? Well, you're quite the looker, aren't you?
well, thank you. You know, I brushed my hair this morning, did the beard a little bit, you know. I'm not that attractive.
Attractive? No. You're the one looking out at me all the time. Look, I don't mean to be so forward, but I found I'm happiest when I'm transparent about what I want and what I'm looking for.
Fair.
And unlike most everyone here, I've been ogled by humans for centuries.
Oh.
I have had enough attention on me, thank you very much. Still feels the same to me.
Fair.
You like it when humans look at your body and say, "No, I'm only ogling your damn shirt"? It's uncomfortable.
Fair. This is true.
Anywho, if I'm having to do one of these introductions, I might as well get this out of the way first. I'm only looking for one thing in a relationship right now.
Friendship?
You know it.
There we go.
That said, I can't say I'm looking for anything too serious right now.
Fair. I'm almost jealous. Yeah, that's what I would say.
Well then, channel that into something productive. From what I've seen, the world out there is a lot more entertaining than staying inside all day.
This is true.
I'm hopeful that someday soon you'll get to experience that firsthand. There's so much to do in this world. So many views to see. Even just the simple joy of a night on the town.
Fair.
Yet here you are, taking a breather, same as me, but you haven't even had fun yet.
But I am working on it, though.
I know, cutie, and I don't mean to rush you. I just want to see you live a little, that's all. Stop watching life pass you by. Enjoy yourself. Kiss someone. Kiss many someones. And then maybe, in between your adventures, you can come tell me about all the fun you're having.
I'm doing it.
It's just not for me. Okay?
Aw, that's fair. You know what? That's fair.
Hey, don't look at me like that. A gal's gotta live vicariously somehow. And the view outside here is just dreadfully dull.
Fair.
She turns from you towards that dreadful view and waits for you to leave.
Okay, well, goodbye. You know what? That is fair. Honestly, that is fair. You know what? Let's speak to the fridge.
You'd hoped you'd meet your refrigerator, but it seems he's already busy with another guest.
Freddy, this is all rather dull.
How can you say that when you haven't heard the coolest part?
The coolest part. What, you?
Regale me.
The point in which gelatin goes from a liquid to a solid. Can you guess the temperature?
Certainly.
Go on. Guess for me.
I do not guess. Perhaps this human would like to essay an attempt.
Trick question. Gelatin is always a soup. That one. I don't know.
Wow. How did you know?
Oh, look at the time. I must be on my way to a more interesting conversation.
Yeah.
Now alone, the massive Yeti turns his attention to you. You want to speak to him, but it takes you a few moments to process what you're seeing.
True.
Yep, that is indeed a Yeti. Massive, furry, and decked out in his finest winter wear.
Huh. He ran like he didn't want to be here or something.
What a nerd. Am I right?
You, with the answers and the listening, that can only mean one thing.
That you're madly in love with me?
With you standing in the kitchen, I'm no longer the coolest thing in here.
Oh, the Riz!
That's me. I try to be sweeter than that chocolate bar you've been hiding from yourself inside the butter drawer for the past few weeks.
Listen, sometimes you just gotta keep a stash, man.
Don't worry. I'll never tell.
Why are you blushing? Why?
But really, to what does old Freddy here owe the pleasure of this visit?
Freddy the Fridge. Oh.
Oh, did you make another order to Food Fetch? What did you get this time? Did you order sushi? Oh, I love it when you get those little rolls that you have the tiny bubbles on top.
Oh, I love it.
No, wait. You know what we haven't had in a while? Burritos.
Sacrilege.
But you might want to hold back on the beans because, well, you know why.
Fair. This is true. You got it, baby.
So what are you doing here now? Oh, don't tell me. Let me guess.
Go for it.
Are you feeling fancy today? You look fancy, cool kid. I bet you're feeling fancy.
Actually, you know what?
You ordered my favorite. That duck from the one place that I can never pronounce. I love duck.
So do I, actually. What else do you like?
A burger? Chicken tenders? Empanadas? Oh, I love when you use Food Fetch. The possibilities are endless.
I love this guy. I
As
do.
endless as they can be within a 10-mile radius.
Fair.
Oh, sure. We sure do. You sound so adult, cool kid. We have food at home. But I guess you do still have stuff left over from the last few Food Fetch orders.
Yeah, we can't be wasting food.
You hungry? What can we get you? We've got those leftovers from that Tie Me to the Moon place, the slice of cake from I Like Big Bunts, or the pizza from Pie on Life. Which will it be?
I like big buns. Yeah, pizza it is.
No such thing as a bad slice of pizza.
Nope.
I will say I was judging you a little when I saw the pineapple on it, cool kid. But I'll admit it smelled fantastic.
Pineapple on pizza. I'm not going down this debate again.
I hear you. That can happen. Hope you still gave him a good tip.
Of course.
Man, that pizza. The way that cheese was stretching, I get shivers just thinking about it. So good.
I'm suddenly very hungry.
Za is a way of life.
True. Very true.
I know you eat it cold sometimes, but I can make a suggestion on how to make it better.
Oh yeah, do. Go for it.
Slide that leftover slice on a pan inside the oven on low. Let that cheese get all gooey again. Then the pizza will be perfection. Next time
Thanks,
you're
you're
feeling
making me
duckish,
hungry.
You know where to find me, cool kid. I'll be here waiting.
I love this. I love this game so much. But that's all the time I have for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please consider leaving a like, subscribing for more Date Everything. I'm really enjoying this, even if I'm just playing the demo right now. This is so cool. I love it. I absolutely love it. And until next time, Uncle Rusty says, pineapple does not belong on pizza. Voices attached to them. Scratch that. That was terrible. Make sure you edit that.